Good morning, YouTube. This is Toad Vlogs, the morning show, and I'd like to talk about the Salvation Army's report that they did a poll, and basically half of Canadians believe that a family of four can live in Canada on $30,000. Canada is an extremely expensive place to live because we are such a cold climate. My utilities alone are over $6,000 a year. And I live pretty modestly. So, yeah, this is quite ridiculous. One person would have difficulty living on $30,000 a year, let alone a family of four. The poll also showed that 23% of people believe that the poor are just lazy and could get a job if they wanted to. Most poor people do have jobs. I hate to tell you this. In fact, they usually have many jobs. I have been under the poverty level, and with my wife sick right now, I am currently very close to it. When I was under the poverty level, I had 3 jobs, 2 full-time and 1 part-time job, and I was still having trouble making ends meet because I was getting minimum wage for all of those jobs. Yeah. Unfortunately, people can't live on minimum wage. You can't. If you're a student, yeah, okay, you can, extra money, blah, blah, blah. But no, you can't live on minimum wage. Even with both parents working, a family of 4 would be hard-pressed to make ends meet. They would need assistance. And a good thing is that 89% of Canadians believe that people who are in the poverty level should get assistance. So it's good that they're not, not feeling for that. But no, the poverty level is way too low. It's set at 34,000 in Canada for people living in the city, and I believe 23,000 for people living in rural areas. And that's just way too low. People living on that can't make ends meet. They just can't. People above that can't make ends meet. So it would be more realistic to bring up the poverty level and give some more assistance to people who need it. On the other hand, it's good to know that the average family of 4 supposedly makes $84,000 a year. I would like to make $84,000 a year, but I don't. Maybe you could help. So yeah, anyways, and the reasons for poverty, it's not people are lazy. People get into bad situations. A lot of times it's because of lack of education. You can't get a better paying job. Sometimes it's you got the education, but you still can't get the better paying job. As is happening in other parts of Canada right now. Alberta has avoided the recession to a certain point just because at the time the recession started, there were 300,000 job openings. So we had a lot of wiggle room in that case. We are starting to feel it now as the other provinces are going back up. We're starting to feel the lack of better paying jobs. There's lots still of poor paying jobs, but there's not very many well paying jobs. And without having disposable income, people aren't able to buy those little luxuries, cars, refrigerators, stoves, stuff like that keep other people employed. So the service industry is really starting to hurt right now because those bigger jobs are gone. So yeah, $30,000 is not enough for a family of 4. And I suspect people on $80,000 would probably don't have a lot of disposable income either. Thank you.